Hello friends, my name is Tejan Jangir. Here I am discussing the solution of Assistant Executive Engineer previous year paper. And next video is coming soon for the solution of this paper. And coming soon solutions are previous year engineering paper, Power Electronics P.S.Bimbhra, EMFT Matthew and OSIDQ, Electromagnet SOMS Outline Series, Signal System SOMS Outline Series, and many more. So don't forget to subscribe my channel that anybody can download education at ABCD Education. Okay. Now come to the question number 103. The Y input of the CRO is 10 sine 100t and the X input is the 10 cos 100t. Okay. The gain of the both X channel and Y channel is same. The nature of Lissajous pattern on the screen is because the X and Y input both are phase difference is 90 degree. So the circle, so the Lissajous pattern is circle. So the answer is 4. Now come to the question number 104. Steering bridge is used to determine the dissipation factor of the capacitor, determine the inductance, measure the low resistance, measure the mutual inductance. Now come to the solution. Okay, this bridge is used to measure the capacitance of the capacitor, dissipation factor, measurement of relative permittivity. Okay, and low capacitance. Okay, like in between the transformer bushing. Okay, so it is used it is also used in the dissipation factor to measure the dissipation factor. So it is answer is first. Now come to the question number 105. Moving iron instrument can be used on AC, DC, AC-DC, high frequency supply. Now come to the solution. Moving iron instrument use both AC and DC. Okay, so this thing you have to remember for the moving iron. Okay, now come to the question number 106. An an ideal op-amp slew rate is very slow, fast, or infinitely fast. Okay, now come to the solution. We know that the ideal op-amp have the very the difference of voltmeter, difference of voltage that is op, that is zero. Due to this, slew rate is very high, that is infinitely fast. Okay, now come to the question number 107. In twice complement representation of the number 1 the representation of the decimal number is. These are the option. Now correct. Now come to the solution. In twice complementary representation, this first number is represent the negative sign. Okay. Now the remaining this the remaining remaining binary number. Now it is in twice complement. Now it is converted in the binary by taking the twice complement of this number. Then we get this number. Okay. Now this number is converted in decimal by the help of 168421 rule. Okay. Then we get 27. Now this digit represent negative sign. So the answer is minus 27 in decimal. So the correct option is 4. Now come to the question number 108. The number of comparator required in the 3-bit comparator type analog to digital converter is. Now come to the solution. We use uh, 2 to the power 3 minus 1 comparator, that is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 comparator. Okay, so the answer is third. Now come to the question number 109. The number of unused state in a 4-bit Johnson counter is. These are the option. Now come to the solution. We use when this is the Johnson counter. Okay, now these are the present state and these are next state and these are the input of the flip flop. Now when the input cannot assign used state as a don't care. Okay, so these are the don't care state, so these make unused state. Okay, so the number of state that are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and Total number of states are 8. So the correct option is third, because these are the 6 states and remaining are the remaining 2 states are this. Okay, so these are out of the state diagram. Okay, so the these are the distinct destination can be assigned arbitrarily. Okay, so the correct option is third, that is 8. Now come to the question number 110. Which of the following is not a characteristics of the flip flop? Now, it is bistable device. Yes, it is bistable device. It can store the both bit 0 or 1. Okay, it has the two outputs. Yes, Q and Q bar. Okay, and the third, it has the two output which are complement to each other. Yes, Q and Q bar which are complement to each other. It has the one input terminal. No, JK flip flop has the two input. uh, SR flip flop has the two input, but the D flip flop and T flip flop are have the one input. Okay, so the correct, not correct, so the 4 is the correct option according to question. According to question. Now come to the question number 111. The addressing capacity of 8085 microprocessor is, these are the option: 8 kilobyte, 64 kilobyte, 128 kilobyte, and 64 kilobyte. Now come to the question number, come to the solution. We know that 2 to the power n, where n is the addressing line. In the 8085 microprocessor, 16 addressing line are used. Okay, in which 8 lines are data lines and address line both. Okay, so the 2 to the power 16 and 2 to the power 6 plus 2 to the power 6 multiplied by 2 to the power 10. This is the kilobyte, kilo. Okay, so the, and 2 to the power 6, that is 64. 64k kilobit. Now we have the 8 data line. Okay, so the capacity is 864 multiplied by 8 kilo 8k bit. Now this will is converted into the byte, then we get 64 kilobyte. So the answer is 2. Now come to the question number 112. In flash analog to digital converter, the priority encoder is used to. We now come to the solution. We use priority encoder at the output of the comparator. Okay, in the priority, in the 8 line to 3 line priority encoder, we select the highest value input. So the correct option is 2. Now come to the question number 114. The address bus length of the 8086 microprocessor is, that is 20. So this thing you have to remember in the 8086 microprocessor. Okay. Now come to the question number 113. On the drain characteristics curve of the junction field effect transistor for the VGS equals to 0, the pinch off voltage is, these are the option. Now come to the solution. We know that the the pinch off point occur in the from the ohmic, in between the ohmic region and the constant region. Okay, saturation region. Okay, so the answer is between the ohmic area and constant current area. Okay, so the correct option is 2. Okay, here the pinch off means it not current off, it means current is constant. Okay, now come to the question number 115. A, a 4-bit R to R ladder digital to analog converter use 2 register values, 3 register values, 5 register values, 4 register values. Now come to the solution. In R to R ladder, we use two types of resistance. There is 2R and R. So the answer is first. We use two registered values. The correct option is first. Now come to the question number 116. The binary subtraction